Good afternoon and welcome. So today's theme for our postures of being is the warrior pose. And of course that word in Sanskrit that's well known in Hatha Yoga actually comes from a mythical warrior named Virabhadra. I might be saying it right. Rasabha. But I'll get it right next time. But this warrior is known to be one who is focused and attentive and courageous. So it's Virabhadra. So asana actually means posture. And so Virabhadrasana is what this pose is. But again, the intention of these sessions is looking at more of the practical element of it, even though in Hatha Yoga they talk about what the symbolism of it and these physical postures and alignments that really help. But the intention of this is actually on the consciousness level, which is the whole point of what meditation is about. And so Virabhadrasana So we will look at the experience of what courage and focus is. So again, these sessions, we'll start recording them so they will be available in audio. And you can download them from the Google Drive. One of the most important things in life is having a sense of purpose. And ideally, that sense of purpose is more than just the occupation, that job I have in the day, or whatever role I play for a large portion of the day. Ideally, I have an overarching aim in my life. And so I welcome you to sit comfortably and taking this time, if possible, with the eyes open, considering it to be a quiet time to reflecting on some important questions. We often grow up being asked, what am I going to do when I grow up? As if focusing on one particular career. But there is much more, as one realizes in life. And there is usually something I'm seeking in life, even in between the goals, the events in my life. What am I looking for? And it might seem it's about reaching a certain timeline. It might even seem like it has something to do with someone else. It might even seem like it's about traveling to a certain place. or something I need to do. But there is a certain experience I'm looking for. And that certain experience I want to express. Or I want to feel. It could be kindness that I want to experience that in others, or see myself be able to express that in the form of an occupation. It can be anything about a way of being, a way of feeling in the midst of life. And so I welcome you to sit and reflect on that. What am I looking for? What is this common thread that inspires me? I see it in others. I might even see it in the form of a career, see it in interactions in others, or I aspire to. Keeping it open, but checking inside for a pattern. That whatever I'm trying to reach, that I would feel satisfied. And so that is what I'm going to explore. Sometimes it's challenging to know what I'm looking for, especially when I find it challenging to focus, challenging to have my thoughts organized inside. And so what do? I take a quiet time in space where I feel free from the pressures. I'm in this quiet space for me. Wherever I am, we're in this space at this moment because of being alone. I don't have to think about at this moment about whatever role I play, whatever expectations there are of me, and especially the image at this moment because of being alone right now. I don't have to think about how others perceive me, which is so connected to how I therefore perceive myself. In this quiet space, I don't have the pressures of any concerns of judgment I may have on myself or others have on me. I don't have to try to figure out anything. And so a bit of that heaviness that could be weighing on the mind, it loosens, it lightens a bit. That in this quiet space I have created for myself, it's not a space about proving anything to anyone. Allows me just to be, and the pressures loosen, allowing my thinking to slow down. I don't have to figure out anything at this moment about any problem, any situation. My intention at this time is not to check out, but I'm recollecting myself at the level of just being. Just learning to feel safe for no reason. To feel grounded. And allows a sense of stillness. I'm very much alert and awake. Aware of myself right now. more and more without all that noise inside the mind. As if I'm in this quiet cocoon, outside of the roles, outside of the image, just here for me. And this stillness is feeling more grounded. Helps me feel what everyone is looking for. That feeling of stability. That feeling of peace. This stillness where some call it the seed stage. Just like a seed, you can't tell if it'll become a rose, a tulip, a tree. It's just in this state. That's just essence. It's a recharging state. I can just trust being in this quiet space for now. We underestimate what happens when I have this grounded time. It allows for clarity in how I see, how I feel, how I think. It is like a reset. And that clarity allows me to know what really matters to me. What kind of qualities that I want to honor in my life. Whether it is patience, whether it is integrity, whether it is to have more lightness in my day. A part of that clarity allows me then to know what I want to focus on. And a part of that clarity also very naturally helps me to make decisions that is not in the midst of a noisy mind. And when there is clarity, there is more certainty of what kind of standard I want in my life. A standard, this overarching aim I'm looking for. And when there is less noise, what I'm looking for becomes clear and meaningful. And when something is meaningful, even this grounded experience, courage is very natural. Anything that is meaningful one doesn't even have to use that word courage to make decisions to honor that. Courage is a feeling. It's connected to feeling grounded inside. I can now think about, what am I looking for in my life? Looking at the patterns of my choices, of my endeavors. It's as if I'm creating a legacy in my life of me, and yet I don't even realize it. Or it could be even a journey of trying to figure out what my path is. One doesn't usually think too much about creating a legacy. But that is actually what we're doing. We're walking a certain path. And it's at that level of quality of being. illuminating what that is doesn't necessarily happen overnight. The capacity to even be able to know where to focus has so much to do with being more quiet inside, so I can discover what I want. Everyone has different standards, but my standards in my life, what do they represent? It could be a standard of integrity, a standard of being one who can move in a flexible way in life, adjusting. It could be a standard of a sense of unity in different situations. But this quiet time to go into that seed stage, that groundedness. It is that experience that is underestimated regarding its impact. Because the basis of everything in life has so much to do with how I think and feel. My decisions have so much to do with how grounded I am inside. That focus, that courage. These are things that are relevant in life. But I need to know what I need to focus on. It's more than just some sort of task. It's a lot to do with the very core of what matters to me. And so this quiet time, taking that time for myself again and again, I accumulate these moments of stillness, developing this inner core and trusting what answers emerge inside, what thoughts emerge, because they are real and not emerging out of pressure or obligation or reaction. And so these insights inside, I will have the capacity to focus on what matters and the courage to honor them. I welcome you to stay for a few more minutes if you wish. Just some quiet time I have for myself. So, once again, thank you for joining. Again, the meditation commentary, that portion is recorded and is downloadable on the Inner Peace, Inner Freedom Google Drive. So you're more than welcome to download those so you can use them at any time. And so you're welcome to join us again tomorrow. And the theme will be the child's pose. That would be a very interesting posture. In physical yoga, hatha yoga, it is often a pose that's required to reset. And someone who has injuries or just needs rest to set themselves in the child's pose. So, what is the significance of that? All these different postures we are actually striving for in our day-to-day life. No, it's not about just managing life, but making my life meaningful. And so I wanted to remind you that tomorrow's session will be pre-recorded because I will actually be on site joining those at work at CPC. And so didn't want to take any chances to try to record or from there or move off to another platform like Zoom. So I'm quite sure I will be free over that time frame as well to join you online as well. So we will send that link out tomorrow. And just so you know, for it to happen on time, you will notice there's a countdown, a 2-minute countdown. And please ignore if it's a little bit funny. It's just the way YouTube works. So it's a bit festive for a countdown. But otherwise, certain you will enjoy and can find benefit these quiet sessions for yourself. So thank you for joining.